Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are doing another dream tour, this time of Evermore. It is a dream address that I've found in a Discord server that I'm in. The server is AC Island Design, I believe. This is a winter island. The notes that I have here from the person who shared the dream address says that the beaches are not accessible. Villager houses are fully decorated, but the player house is not. I did take a little tiny peek as we went from resident services to their airport. I love that this is the early morning as well as we're walking through. I think the lighting is just gorgeous. This is what I'm trying to strive for on Kringle. The whole point of visiting here is that we're getting ideas for Kringle, obviously. This sort of town area where it looks kind of like old-timey with some of those Christmas touches around. This is what I want. I didn't take a look at the map or the villagers, so let's do that. Oh, we got some good ones here. Okay, so we have one resident rep, Maple, Poppy, Fauna, Rosie, Fang, Marshall, Raymond, Diana, Flurry, and Whitney. They're all also concentrated in the front here. I like the layout. It's very different than what you normally see. I do want to see inside this house, however. This is so pretty. This is honestly like a really great take on Marshall's house. I really like it. It's very cozy. I loved their use of those partitions. I don't know whose house this is either, but they are home, so let's go see. If Marshall's looked good, I have high expectations, and I was met with high expectations. Look at this. These are so cute. The layout looks really nice too. This really suits Maple. I love as well that the door is over there, kind of like giving you the idea that you are entering into the main room of an apartment and you can go visit other rooms by going through that door. I kind of did that with Punchy's house on my island. I am using my main account for this. We are visiting from Fawn, not Kringle. And that is what I did at Punchy's house, sort of. Like the layout was slightly different. I really love this in the front here. I like the use of their castle pieces. I really enjoy the layout. I never thought of having all of them clustered around like that. Look at this. Like, look at how beautiful this is. This is gorgeous. The color palette, the use of the furniture, the use of the partition walls. So now that we've seen a few houses, I do want to actually like explore the island. Like it said in the post that I talked about earlier, the beaches are not accessible, so we cannot go on the beaches. And I'm wondering if the whole rest of the island is accessible, because right now we are blocked off by these walls. I think that there should be a way to get over there though. I'm just not sure yet. I do like though how they used the cliffs to build fake buildings like that. I think that these look much better than the ones that I did. I really enjoy how they look. I am having a little bit of trouble navigating here, but that is not on them. But overall, I think it looks really pretty. Like, this is, in my opinion, a good use of space. I like the trees too, because sometimes when people do layouts like this, they don't really use trees and it doesn't look as natural as it could. It's just all the buildings and stuff. There's really like no nature in there. Look at this. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that they made the beaches inaccessible, because like what would they have done on the beaches that would have topped this? Like, look at how beautiful this is. I love this. I've done stuff like this before, making a sort of fountain with sculptures or something in the middle of it. And I think that they've really nailed that with that color of the gazebo. It looks absolutely beautiful. So if they did this for the museum, I'm really dying to see what they did with the shops. Let me look at the map again, because I don't think I can get to anywhere else. Oh, I see. Okay, I just didn't have a good perception of the space. So we are at the edge of the island. They just blocked it off with the items. Honestly, they really knew what they were doing with their space. You know who doesn't know what they're doing with their space? Me. I have no idea. I need to get to an incline because I want to see how they did the shops. I love how they have these bridges and stuff too. I think that they used all of these items really well to break up the space that they have and to make it look very much like not your standard Animal Crossing. Like, this looks gorgeous. It is lagging a little bit though for me. I mean, that's to be expected because of all of the items that are clustered together like this. Like, you're going to have lag. It just is what it is. So they put their house here and they said that their house is not decorated, but I am curious to see what it looks like regardless. Oh, okay. that makes sense. So there's supposedly an incline to the east of resident services, and if I can find it, that would be great. Oh, it blended in. For me, it blended in with that castle piece. Everything around here is the same color. I'm having a little bit of trouble like navigating because everything looks so similar to me. But look at how gorgeous this all is. I need to like change the camera angle in order to see it properly. This is beautiful. What I would have done maybe is I would have made the topiaries the frosted green color, like so it looks like they're frost, like from snow or whatever, like they're frosted over. But I love the added greenery. I think that it fits, especially because they used this plant, whatever it's called, the ash tree or something. And I love their use of the Christmas trees. It doesn't look too overtly holiday, and this is what I want to do with Kringle. I don't obviously want to copy this person because they clearly put a lot of time and effort into what they did on their island. Like, look at this. This is gorgeous. I can't imagine how long it took them to do this. Like, the way that we build in this game is so obnoxious. Like, look at all of this. And look at how it goes down to Red's Beach. This is so cute. That's so smart, too. Honestly, all they had to do was just use a bunch of filler items and they nailed it. Like, most of this island is just filler, but the way that they utilized the space, in my opinion, is just phenomenal. I wish that more villagers were home. We're gonna have to go back and check. Something is telling me that like not everybody is gonna be home because generally that's how it is. They did great with the layout here where they have Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny right next to each other. That makes a lot of sense, especially how they hid them both. Like, I never would have noticed unless you walk right past. Able Sisters, the door really blends in, but unless you walk right past Nook's Cranny, you don't even really know that it's Nook's Cranny. And I love that. I do wish, however, and I've talked about this before, that we had the ability to change the exteriors of buildings without having to like mod our Switch. That was an option in New Leaf. It was like public works projects. There were different themes and styles for like resident services, the train station. You couldn't change the exterior of the shops because they were on Main Street, and Nook's Cranny, well, their iteration of Nook's Cranny updated over time. So it didn't really matter because as you kept playing, the shop itself grew and updated. But like, look at all of this. Like, this is just beautiful. I can't get over it. I can't imagine trying to do any sort of daily activities like shaking trees and stuff on this island just because of like all of the sheer amount of items everywhere. And that's okay because some people just make these to show them off. Like, they'll do the dream address and that'll be that. We already went in and visited these villagers, so I don't know who else would be home. I think that pretty much everybody else would be wandering around. Look at how gorgeous all of this is. I would love to live here. The only issue that you would have, I think, is just like the lag. I mean, I think that that's pretty doable. You know what? We haven't even been over here yet. I totally forgot that there were more houses to the left of the resident rep home. Look at Rosie's house. Look at this. She even has her little crafting table, a piano, a little kitchen with some baked goods. This is so cute. That's a good utilization of the space. If I ever saw one doing all of that in one villager house, shout out to the person who created this island because they did a fantastic job. Look at Raymond. This fits him, but it's more elevated. Like, look at this. I like that every house is so unique, that no two houses are the same. The color schemes are different. The layouts do vary. They really put a lot of thought into this. As usual, of course, I'm going to leave the dream address down in the description. You guys should check this out. Like, I 100% cannot recommend this island enough. I think that I have a lot of new ideas now for Kringle, even though I do want, like, most of it to be more rural. I forgot we already came in here. I have really enjoyed touring this dream address. This is gorgeous. I love it. I had a great time. Anyway, that is that. This is Evermore. Again, shout out to the person who worked so incredibly hard on this island. I can't even imagine how long it took and the effort and the time and energy to build all of this, especially because of how we have to build everything tile by tile in this game. I will leave the dream address down below. Like I said, you guys really should check it out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more dream addresses that you want me to visit, particularly winter ones, ones or Christmassy ones, please let me know and leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to become a member, you can do that too. You get early access to all of my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.